Alright guys, I'm sitting here on my computer right now. I just got done uploading YouTube videos and doing all that fun stuff. But I just wanted to do a short little video, that I think more people, I know the more experienced farmers do this, but for like the younger people that are just getting into it, since I sort of started dealing a little bit more with the money stuff on the farm, um, I just kind of wanted to figure out what kind of what a I wanted the number to see how the numbers worked out, with seed cost and fertilize and land rent and all that stuff. So I made um, some different spreadsheets here. This one here's for soybeans. This one's for mulch. This one here I compared chicken manure to triple 19 commercial fertilize. This one's for corn. This one's for whenever I was thinking about doing bottle calves, which the bottle calves, I answered this in a comment. I decided I'm not going to do them for the reason of. Here, let me try to set you guys down here. I'm not going to do bottle calves for the simple fact that I don't want anyone to have to take care of them, feeding them in either the morning or the evening, whenever I go back to school. So, it since I want it to totally be my thing. I don't want to have to rope Pap into feeding them, because he whenever I said the idea, he was very adamant about, if you want them, you got to feed them yourself. So yeah, so I'll get them once I get out of college and get a job and actually start farming full time. I'll get bottle calves, but as you can see, the screen was black on me. But this one here, where's the mouse? This one here I have it titled the farming spreadsheet. All it is all of them combined except the bottle calves, possibly. I haven't really yeah, the bottle calves aren't on here. But here's the corn, the mulch hay, the soybeans, and over there's the fertilizer. And what I can do with this is, sorry for the shakiness of this video. I could never be a surgeon. What I can do is I can go in here, and like here I have land rent. This was just rough figuring on the one neighbor out the road rented this farm out for $200 an acre, which we thought was, everyone around here thinks it's absurd. So I wanted to just run some rough numbers, and that's all these are, is rough numbers. Um, because I thought about how I was going to explain this last night before making this video, and really all it is rough numbers, because it's land rent, seed cost, fertilizer cost, chemical cost, your yield, what you get per yield, your dollars per acre that you're making, your expenses, your income, your profit, your total bushels. That's all it is. This doesn't. The only one I tried to factor in diesel fuel and a little bit of equipment wear and tear was on the mulch hay one. As you can see, the land rent, fertilizer, fuel, and then your tons per acres over your acres, your dollars per ton, and all this stuff. And then I had it figured out on the amount of truckloads. And the same way with the beans, all that stuff. And then we go over here to the fertilize. It was chicken manure and triple 19 fertilize. But yeah, it's just rough numbers on materials. It allows me to have a kind of rough figures on what you can pay for land rent around here, with general ideas. Like I can go up in here and take this $200 an acre and turn that into $100, and then it changes everything. It calculates profit, the expenses, and all this stuff. And then I can sit here and take this dollars and put in the 333 a bushel. Oh, and now the cat is going to ruin the video. Oh, okay. Well, you got to get down there. I'm making a YouTube video. I can go in here and calculate the yield and the dollars per bushel, and you still come out in the green. As soon as you take this number and put it down to 293 a bushel, oh, you still come out in the green. All right. That was cat, go away. Yeah. But it allows it just allows rough figuring. Like you can go up here and change the acres and put in 1,000 acres if you want, or 10,000 acres, and let everything do everything. But yeah, so that's just a little bit of my rough figuring. And the corn is the same thing as the soybeans. Sheet wise, you just change one of the dollar amounts or the acre amount, and everything's changeable. And there's formulas in there for everything to figure it out. It's just one thing that it allows. It comes down to, I was bored one day sitting in class, in a computer class, and I wanted something to do, so I just made this. So I was bored sitting in a computer class, and I made this spreadsheet. It makes figuring stuff out a lot easier, because I don't know if before Pap actually knew his his real costs for everything. I don't think he really knew what it cost per acre to put that corn in the ground, just from the fertilize, the seed, and the chemicals. Now over the last 2 years, let's see, I got my applicator's license senior year of high school. Yeah, over the last 2 years, we've been using a lot more chemicals, because I went and got certified for the private applicator license, which it's a blessing. I don't know, it depends on your state. Here in PA, the test was open book, and I studied for it pretty hard. Senior year in high school for me there was 2 classes, and the rest of them were jokes, so I wanted extra stuff to do, so I was going to go take the test anyways. And then it just happened that the ag teacher, he got a group of us together, and we hopped in the school van, and he took us over to the extension office, and we all took our test together. But anyways, that's getting a little off subject. Actually, I can use that'll be a good story time video, because that was an interesting trip. But anyways, yeah, the reason that I actually can't figure in diesel fuel for the corn and the soybeans is because it's really hard to figure it in on the track, just because of tractors we use. Now we're going through a lot more diesel fuel than gasoline. Until the 5065E showed up in 2010, the 4320 was the only diesel farm tractor we used. Everything else was gas. The 3020 got used a lot. We had an International 706. There was a Cockshutt 1800. The John Deere 2010, and those were what got used all the time. So it was gas tractors. The only thing that used diesel fuel was the 4320 and the 2 skid loaders. At that time, it was the little Gale 3410, which we still have, and the Gale 4625, which the New Holland replaced. So it would almost be, we'd go through 2 tanks of gas to 1 tank of diesel. And 1 tank of diesel might be stretching it. It was probably only 3/4 of a tank of diesel. And then the 5065E showed up, and we started going through a lot more diesel because that tractor got used for everything. And then, so then we had 2 diesel farm tractors, and the amount of gas tractors got cut down because the 706, the shifter went out in 706, that got sold. The Cockshutt 1800 didn't run right, had manual disc brakes, you couldn't stop that tractor at all. So that was, that got sold. No, actually, the Cockshutt 1800 got traded on the 5065E. And then the 2750 showed up. Oh, darn, this darn cat. Come on, Ed. Cat thinks she's gonna be a movie star. But then the 2750 showed up. So now we're going through, now the diesel to gas ratio pretty much almost switched. We get through hardly no gas and a bunch of diesel fuel. So that's why it's a little rough to figure it in here. That and I really just wanted to figure out the dollars and cents for all the material, seed, fertilized, chemicals, and all that stuff. And actually, I don't even have in the corn. I don't have liquid nitrogen figured in. So, yeah. But anyways, the movie star is back. So, but anyways, thanks for watching, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. Have a good day, guys.